Hi friends, welcome to today's session. I'm happy that yesterday many of you have commented your scores, the names of Bhakti saints and the answers to the quiz question. Thank you all for that. And our question was, which of these animals cannot be hunted by any person according to Wildlife Protection Act 1972? Actually, all of these animals are protected animals and cannot be hunted by any person. Gharial is critically endangered and wild buffaloes are endangered, hence they fall under Schedule 1. Almost every animal listed in Chapter 6 of IUCN Red List are in Schedule 1 only. And Indian wild ass is moved from endangered to near threatened in 2016, but it is also listed under Schedule 1. So all of these animals are protected and cannot be hunted by any person. So let's start today's session. First question, which among the following is our prominent guidelines for a state to get special category status? 1. Economically backward with poor infrastructure. 2. States must be located in hilly and challenging terrain. 3. Literacy rate of the population must be below 70%. And 4. Should have low population density and a significant tribal population. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. Option A 1, 2 and 4 only. Option B 1, 2, 3 and 4. Option C 1, 3 and 4 only. Option D 1 and 3 only. Correct answer here is option A 1, 2 and 4 only. Literacy rate of the population is not a criteria for special category status. Let's have a look into what is special category status. The story goes like this. Our constitution does not include any provision for categorization of any state in India as a special category status state. But considering the fact that some areas in India are historically disadvantaged as compared to others, the center has assisted these states with special funds, and it was allocated by the former planning commission body called the National Development Council NDC and SCS. The special category status was introduced by the Fifth Finance Commission in 1969. Basically, it provides for additional central assistance and tax concessions to certain states, and NDC considered certain factors to give this status, and they were one is difficult and hilly terrain, second one low population density or a sizable share of tribal population, and third is strategic location along borders, and fourth is economic and infrastructural backwardness, and the last one non-viable nature of state finances. So literacy was not a criteria in giving special category status to state. As we know, this NDC is an executive body, therefore it was the discretion of the ruling party at the center to give special favors to states through the plan panel in the name of special category status. However, later on the Niti Aayog was constituted, which has replaced the planning commission. And Niti Aayog has no power to allocate funds like NDC. And after the dissolution of Planning Commission and the formation of Niti Aayog and the recommendations of 14th Finance Commission effectively removed the concept of special category status, the center plan assistance to the special category states has been subsumed in an increased devolution of the divisible pool to all states. This divisible pool means, say, tax is collected from all of us, for example our income tax, and we are giving it to the central government, and central government distribute the tax amount collected from us to all state governments for their development. Earlier, before 14th Finance Commission, 32% of this tax amount collected was distributed among the state governments, and after 14th Finance Commission, it has increased to 42%. So more money is with states. That is the basic idea of divisible pool. So the central plan assistance to special category states has been subsumed in this increased devolution of the divisible pool to all states. Let's now see what are the benefits enjoyed by the special category states. They enjoy concessions in excise and customs duties and income tax rates. And another thing is the assistance to centrally sponsored scheme for SCS states was given 90% central share and 10% state share. Otherwise, it is mostly 60:40 for other states, where 60% comes from the center and 40% from states. And in the present scenario, after the 14th Finance Commission recommendation, it is believed that no more states can be given the status of a special category states. However, the benefits to special category states continues, and 11 states used to have special category status. The list you can see here, all northeastern states and hilly states. Now Andhra Pradesh and few other states are also arguing for special category status benefits. Second question, which region is declared as protected special agricultural zone recently in India? Option A, Western Ghats. Option B, Kaveri Delta. Option C, Manas National Park. Option D, Varanasi. Correct answer here is option B, Kaveri Delta. The Tamil Nadu has announced that Kaveri Delta region will be declared as a protected special agricultural zone. Kaveri Delta region lies on the eastern part of Tamil Nadu. As you can see in the map, the yellow rounded area is Kaveri Delta, and that area constitutes 8 districts of Tamil Nadu, and it is bounded by Bay of Bengal on the east and Palk Strait on the south. And in this zone, rice is the principal crop. And as you know, the river delta is a low-lying plain or a landform that occurs at the mouth of the river, near where it flows into an ocean or any other larger body of water. It is a very important area in our ecosystem as it has abundance of fish and wildlife, and soil here is highly fertile and dense and diverse vegetation you could see. And declaring protected special agricultural zone ensures that a particular region will not be granted permission for any new projects like those related to hydrocarbons. Only agro-based industries would be given permission to be built. And significance of this move is that the Kaveri Delta region, as I said earlier, is Tamil Nadu's rice bowl comprising about 8 districts, and farmers in this region have raised concerns about projects like hydrocarbon exploration in the past, and drilling for extraction of oil and gas in this region hampered agriculture and posing much environmental impact or health hazards. So the new status of protected agricultural zone put a hold on this all. And the last question for the day, with reference to solar orbiter mission recently seen in the news, consider the following statements. Statement 1, the mission is a collaboration between European Space Agency and NASA. And statement 2, it will be used to examine how the sun creates and controls the heliosphere. Which of the above statements is are correct? Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C both 1 and 2, option D neither 1 nor 2. And the correct answer here is both 1 and 2, option C. Both the statements are correct. This mission is a collaboration between the ESA and the NASA, and NASA has launched solar orbiter to space on Atlas V rocket recently, and this mission will study sun and about the heliosphere. As you can see in the picture, it is the heliosphere, and the yellow light you can see in the picture is sun and the solar system, and the heliosphere is the outer atmosphere of the sun and marks the edge of sun's magnetic influence in the space. And if you come out of heliosphere, you will get bow shock, and there is not much details available about these areas, so solar orbiter mission will study about this. And another area of the mission is the poles of the sun, and the spacecraft also will be the first to provide images of the sun's pole and about their magnetic field also. And the mapping of sun's pole could allow for the first time to observe the concentrated source of solar wind which permeates our solar system. And Aditya L1 is India's first solar mission, and in 2018 there was one mission to study sun exclusively launched by NASA. And that is our quiz question for the day. Name the year 2018 mission of NASA to make observations on sun. Post your answers as comment. And that's all for today, guys. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you for watching.